Mixtape Queens.
Welcome to another fire episode of the Mixtape Queens Podcast, where we bring you the hottest and most talented artists in the music industry.
Today's artist is Lei Renee, a rapper and singer based out of Maryland, Virginia.
Welcome.
Hey, thank you. What's up?
What's up? We're happy to have you.
Yeah, thanks y'all for having me. For real, I'm excited. It's been a long time. We've been talking about it, and now we're here.
Thank you as well, because we came across your profile on Instagram, and we're real picky about our music. We only listen to certain things nowadays, and we get sent a lot of different music, but you were one of our favorite picks of the year. You know, we try to follow as many people as we can, but we don't always get time. So we just feel lucky when we found you, because it's like you're like a hidden gem, and we want people to see you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. That means a lot. It does. Thank you.
We're looking forward to getting to know you better. That's why we started this podcast, so we can give artists a voice and let them shine. So let's get into it. Let's find out more about your history. Where do you come from, and what are some of your first memories of music?
So I'm from the DMV area, so that's like DC, Maryland, Virginia. I really like moved around a lot in my childhood, so I was never really just in Maryland and Virginia and DC. I just literally went to all the high schools, middle schools, elementary schools you could think about. So like that's in that area. So that's my stomping grounds, like Gaithersburg, Maryland, basically. That's also like where Logic's from. Wale, people like that. But like I got introduced to music when I was probably about 12 years old, and like with my mom. And I told, like, because she used to sing, and she used to like be in this singing group, and they used to rap. She used to sing their hooks. So when I was like 12 years old, I used to see her do stuff like that, you know what I mean? And then my uncle, and then like growing up in the church too, like I sung in the church choirs, like my whole family sings really. But when like I was 12, I did say I wanted to be a singer, and so somebody told me that all I had to do was practice. So I just, ever since I was little, like, yeah, since I was a little girl, that's what I started doing that.
Oh, so you were pretty much blessed with the musical gene in your family.
Yeah, I would say something like that. Yep. So yeah, my sister too. She also like she writes music too. So yeah, it's everybody. It's all of us. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So what are some of your earliest influences that you can remember, like around your mom, your mom's style of that she liked, and then how did you find your own style that you liked?
I would say her style was like, I would say R&B, and she was also like a poet. So like I think my style first came like just writing poetry first. That's what I started to do, and then like helping her and watching her do it. So I like started to sing. But like rapping, when I started to rap, it was like my poems were more so rap. So I'll try to like rap those and see what I would come up with when I would write those. So basically like hip hop and R&B is all I would write, because everything that I write like from the heart is always just like about breakups and heartbreak and stuff like that. But write about raps, it's always about like staying out the streets. And so I think like my earliest influences, I would say like maybe TLC, Aaliyah, um, like 90s music, I would say more so like Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, like the early 90s. Yeah. Mid 90s too.
Yes, the Queens. We love all of those as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I grew up in the 90s too. Amanda's a bit younger than me, but I'm 36 now, and I grew up listening to all those same people that you mentioned.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a 90s baby too, but a lot of people probably would think I'm a lot younger than I am.
So, you were pretty young when you started getting into music with your mom, and then what are your first memories of recording music and writing music?
True. I was probably like recording music. I was probably like not actually my first time recording music. I was in high school, and this dude, he used to write songs or whatever. He's like, yeah, you can sing. I want to put you in my studio, my house. Boom. So I went there, and the studio was, a small closet, and that was my first studio I ever been to. So we recorded like half of a song, and then that was that, and that was in high school. But like I would say, it was, yeah, I think that was the first time I ever really like recorded music. I was in high school. My first studio experience, well, in-home studio experience was in high school. Yeah.
Okay. And so uh what is your creative process like, and what has your journey of creativity been like?
Um, so also, oh well, yeah. And so like the creative process, like, so when I said like that was my first studio, but when I was like started writing and recording and like to really get stuff down, I was actually in the military. I was doing it on my MacBook with my headphones in the barracks, in my little barracks room, almost as small as a cell. And then I came, like, a lot of people from there, like my, other people that were in the military with me, we would record. So we would like use the closets in the barracks rooms. We would use stuff like that. So like my creative flow just came from listening to other people, like, like the R&B, old school R&B, and then like getting insight from everybody else that I used to serve with in the military, and like see where they came from, different backgrounds from different places. Like, so I got to like get to hear everybody's type of style. And ever since then, I just been working with different people and like getting different insights and stuff like that on how to, but me personally, that's just how I do. I like to sit down, get pen and paper. Like sometimes I write on my phone, but most of the time it's a pen and paper for me. That's how it naturally comes out. Or if I'll hit record on my phone or on the laptop, or if I'm in the studio, I'll just hit record and see what I come up with, you know?
Yeah, I feel you on the paper and pencil front, because I try all the time. Like Elise, she can type up her lyrics and do it real fast and quick. But for me, I don't know what it is about that pencil and that paper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like a connection. I don't know, like old school. I'm not sure what it is either, but I could come up with something like that. I mean, you can hit record and then we can just, come up with something too like that. That's how I do it. But recently, I've been traveling a lot. I've been traveling from the DMV to Atlanta, and I've been working with a shout out to Dope Pens, Lala, Hollywood, Remedy, all of them. I've been working with them in Atlanta, and we've been well, they brought me onto the team, so I'm gonna now be a writer with Dope Pens, and I'm also an artist with Dope Pens. So now that's what I've been doing. So I've been to Icon Studios in Atlanta. I've been to Studio Space Atlanta to record videos and music. So I've been doing a lot of that lately.
So you're doing a lot. We see you too, because the first video that we saw, that was our favorite. I mean, the video quality is so good. Like,
Thank
it's
you.
definitely superstar quality in my eyes, at least. But yeah, so
Thank you.
dope.
I appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to So Real. He's a director. Yeah, he brought the vision to life. I gave him all like of my ideas, and then we put it in order, and he gave me some insight, and then it just went from there. So yeah, that was actually my
Yeah.
first music video. So yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about how you balance the creativity side of music as well as the opposite side, which is like the business side, right? Like doing collaborations, doing social media, getting your music heard. What are some of the challenges that you faced? And tell us a little bit more about your experience with that.
so like promoting myself was really hard, and I've been really doing everything alone. And so this year I finally got a team to like we share each other's stuff, but we don't there's nobody that does anything for me. All my flyers and all my everything that I do, like pushing my music and putting it on platforms and everything, I do that all by myself. So trying to separate like artistry and the business side, was and has been like real difficult because you need somebody that's there. But now that I have a manager, now that I have a manager, things are so much easier and so much smoother. But for all these years that I've been working on it, it's just been me really. So yeah, it's been a task handling the business and then the art at the same time. And it kind of like you got to just stay motivated and you got to just keep going because it can get hectic and it can get confusing, and you do your research. You got to learn everything on your own, and you got to learn the business yourself. I mean, that's what I suggest anyway, is for somebody to learn the business themselves and do the research themselves. That way when they're looking for something or somebody comes to them, you know exactly what you're talking about, what you want, and you can just make sure nobody slights you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would suggest anybody do it themselves first before they decide to get a team. But it's definitely hard, but it's worth it.
Social media game changers. Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? It's time to step up your game with the Mixtape Queens. We specialize in all things social media, from graphic design, music, photography, and videos. We got everything you need. Whether you're a business looking to boost your brand, an influencer looking to expand your following, or wanting to just get yourself heard, the Mixtape Queens got you. Want to contact us? Go to our website at mixtapequeens.com.
Yes, having a team helps tremendously.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It really does. I was doing graphic design and, working in the music industry for over 13 years, but the first 10 years, I only got so far because it was just me. And then when I met Amanda, we met almost 4 years ago, and now we're married, and we're doing more in 3 years than I did in 10 years. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. See, it's a partnership. Sometimes we just think that's what's up. And congratulations. I don't know when y'all got married, but congratulations on that. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
I had no idea. But yeah, that's what's up.
Thank you. Well, I think that's just a testament to let anyone know who's listening right now how important it is to try to find a team and identify at least who your supporters are, so that you can be clear about what you're doing and make sure that everybody's on track with sharing and reposting and commenting and really just sharing the music, spreading the music.
Yeah, most definitely. That's just what it is about. Because it's about gaining your exposure. You know what I mean? So, and if all the more hands you got on deck, the better, and the more people will see you. And just don't be scared to jump out there. You know what I mean? Just do things. Do what you got to do. But
Big facts.
Yes, big motivation. So, tell us about, do you do any performances?
yeah, so it's been a minute because I've been honestly haven't told anybody, or I don't really show a lot of my personal life, but I was injured from when I used to work at a juvenile detention center. So that's also what I do. Like I used to work with at-risk youth in the community. You know what I mean? So I ended up getting injured. And so I wasn't performing for a while, but I did do a performance. I think it was like the end of last year, and it was for the community. And so that's the last thing I did. There's a lot of showcases right now. I'm working with my management and seeing what kind of showcases we're doing and what I can do. You know what I mean? Because there's so many different ones that you can do, but I have to be smart about what I do so I can make sure I get the right exposure and just not, end up at some venue where it's not even, like it's a regular showcase and you got to beat down the DJ just to get your song played or just do your performance. So I've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff. But as far as our performances, there's going to be a Dope Pens event in Atlanta, and I think that is in July. So you guys can get ready for that one. And that's going to be out Atlanta, and I'll keep you guys posted on that whenever that's supposed to happen. And so, yeah.
Oh, yes. So what about collaborations? Do you do collaborations? Are you open to that? And do you have any collabs coming up?
Yeah, I'm open to collaborations. Actually, I'm working on an EP right now. The EP is about to be called Carry On. So it's going to be about an 8-song EP. I'll probably have a collaboration on there from an artist named The Remedy. He's an R&B artist. I'll probably have. I don't not think I'm gonna do any features on that one because it's my first EP, so I'm not gonna do that. But I do have a song out with True L from. He's from Massachusetts. Yeah, he's Dipset. He's a Dipset member. I have a song with him called On My Own. He We're supposed to be shooting a video to that. So I think that's the video that I'm gonna shoot after I shoot the like 2 videos for my EP. But that's what the plan is. So that's the only collabs right now that I do have is with True L and The Remedy right now. So I'm rapping on the one with True L and I'm singing on the one with The Remedy, probably doing a little rapping. I like to do both though, because I don't want to just show one side, but mostly my EP will be R&B. So just get ready for that because it's going to be completely different. I mean, it's the same. It's me. It's about love and heartbreak. It's just about everything that I've been through, why I've been ghost, what I've gone through just to get here, So, yeah.
Oh, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to hear that.
And we love to hear that our people are overcoming obstacles. And did you say you were doing a video for On My Own?
Yes, I'm supposed to be doing the video. I've already planned on doing the video a while ago, but a lot of things like my injury and everything that slowed things down. And Terrell's had a lot of things going on with him too, so we had to like postpone a lot of things. But I'm gonna do a video to that. So that's gonna be the only like collaboration from him and I for now.
Oh, good.
I'm excited to do that video. Yeah.
Yes, that's good. That's good to hear because that song, I want everyone to go stream it. Yeah, stream that song On My Own.
Yeah, On My Own
Lei
featuring
Renee.
True L. Lei Renee, On My Own featuring True L. You can find that on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube.
Yep. Yep, we're gonna have all of your links in the description of the podcast.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm happy for you. I mean, it's inspiring, and I think it's good that you get to release, that you're kind of back and let people know because you're extremely talented. And yeah, we're excited for you and happy for you. I think you said you have a military background, so it's like you have this like discipline and like work ethic about you, and like you said, you do everything yourself. And now you're starting to have some help, right? But I think that's just part of you being like a business mindset, like a business mogul.
Yeah, and that right there I'm glad you brought that up because like I do have the discipline and things and learning, and then I did learn to do things on my own, but now like I've learned probably in the last week, honestly, like that I do have a team and I can rely on them. I don't have to do everything on my own. So having like a military background where you be all you can be and do all that, like you just want to get things done. You want to be the one that does it, and you want to take on full responsibility. But now I can breathe. So I do, so it does help having that discipline, and it did help me get this far. I can't say that it did.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. It hasn't been easy. I'm telling you, like it hasn't been easy. Y'all will hear that though in my EP. Everything that that I've been going through and that I have been through, to get here. Cause it's been a lot. Even in the military, things in military slowed me down. Things in my regular life, relationships slow me down. So, you just gotta keep your eye on that, on your focus, on your purpose, and you're good. You will be good.
That's a beautiful thing to say. I know that's going to resonate with a lot of people that's listening. And here on the Mixtape Queens podcast, our goal is to shine light on artists like yourself and spread your message because your music is changing the world. And we believe that.
Thank you.
So is there any advice that you would like to give to the listeners right now if they're going through some things?
I would say just stay the course. I would tell them to stay the course. Like there's days where like you're gonna feel like nothing is gonna change for you. You're gonna feel like you're in the dark. You're gonna feel like you're in a dark place. But there's a day, it's gonna change for you. You just gotta get up and you gotta keep going. You can't quit. You can't say, oh, this doesn't work for me today, so I'm not going to do that tomorrow. No, you got to keep going. Just stay the course. Everything's going to change and the thing is, when it's your purpose and it's something that you want to do, it's never going to go away. You're never going to stop thinking about it. It's never going to stop knocking on your door. So you might as well go chase it. You might as well go get it and just stay the course. Just go on. Like everything else in life, you gotta learn it. It's you have to learn it. So same thing with the music business. You have to learn it and you'll be good. Just stay the course. That's the only advice that I got, is just don't quit, stay the course, and you'll see the prize at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Period.
Yes. Tell them, let them know, because, you know, every day we get DMs and emails from people and they're just, you know, they're struggling out there. They're just, a lot of people have talent, right? Or a passion, or it's their calling, but the business side is difficult. Like it really does take a lot of work, and there's a lot of distractions out there that people are falling into, and it's real easy. I mean, we've all done it, right? We've all been distracted from our true soul's purpose, and it's just beautiful to see what's possible when someone does open up their heart and overcome the obstacles, whether it be, like you said, injury or family issues or things that are going on around us. Yes, that's beautiful advice. So we want everybody listening to feel the love, believe in yourself, and we're sending love out there to everybody.
Yeah, really. And make sure y'all tap in with Lei Renee.
Yes, Lei.
Yeah, tap in. Renee. Tap in with me, please.
Period. Yes, Lei Renee.
Lei Renee, yeah.
Yeah, check out Lei Renee
soon. Performance coming soon.
Oh yes, and all streaming platforms, right? Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah, Apple Music, YouTube. Spotify, YouTube. I mean, all the other ones too. I mean, it's a whole bunch out there. I'm on everything for all the other countries. If you're in other countries listening, you can hit up those. Yeah. So, and Instagram @_ you'll get the link.
Instagram. We found you on Instagram. Yes, we want to thank you so much again for being here on the podcast with us, sharing your day and your time and your energy. We're excited to talk to you again, and we hope that you have a beautiful day.
Thank you. I hope y'all do too. I don't know if it's raining over there, if it's sunny, but enjoy your day.
It's a little bit of both.
It's a little both. But thank you so much. And
no problem. Thanks y'all for having me, and hopefully y'all can have me again.
Absolutely.
Yep, I wish y'all the best with your podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank to you. Much love. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Rise like a phoenix into a realm of the unknown.